Where's the greetings from Kiev, the capital of Ukraine. And to be precise, we're just here near Kiev, in this forestry place. This is a reservation near the Kiev, where we have this Apiary Vasyl Priyatelenko. And here today we're collecting, we're collecting not only honey, but today we're collecting swarms, because some beehives, they just sent a few swarms. Yes, just 2 swarms we collected. And one of these swarms just sitting here in this box, and it's carefully just not buzzing, but it's very carefully done, because we collected on this tree. Yes, bees are coming and making swarms. This is a very natural process. And by the way, so this is a very important time, the beginning of June and end of May in Ukraine, when honeybees were making swarms. So that's very important to collect swarm near beehives, because in apiary usually honeybees were just coming out of a beehive and making a swarm nearby, near the beehive, and then we're just escaping somewhere to find a new beehive. So fortunately we found this swarm on this tree, so we put this new box here, and all of them were sitting here. And by the way, this swarm was pretty heavy, probably about 1 kilo, I guess so, because we put here 3 frames. Well, and here more honeybees. Usually in a very strong family it could be up to 30, 40 or even 50,000 honeybees. So probably if we put here 8 frames, this will be very strong family. So that's why we're trying to keep them calm. So I already recorded here how the queen is just crowding here a little bit around. So she's here, and this is old queen, I guess so. So probably they're already relaxed. So they need certain time just to start making their new nest, because now just some of them are flying a little bit around. So it's quite difficult to avoid the process of swarming in beehive, because this is a natural process of distribution of honeybee everywhere around. So that's why that's very important to don't miss this time, and in this appropriate correct time to give for honeybees a new beehive and separate them. A new queen in another one box, an old queen in another box. So that's why you will receive, by the way, 2 nests instead of 1. And of course sometimes the swarm can be big, sometimes small, because here we collected a big swarm, maybe like a 3 liters box, or maybe even 2 of 3 liters box. But on another tree we collected very small swarm, just maybe good enough, maybe only for 2 frames. That's why swarms can be really very different. Especially, first swarm can be very big, the next one will be very small, like maybe less than half of kilo. So that's an interesting time to collect swarms, and interesting time to see a behavior of honeybees, because actually in a swarm these honeybees, they are not so aggressive. Actually I am with all equipment, beekeeping equipment, but usually because all these honeybees, they have honey inside, because they're intended to come somewhere in another place. That's why they're not so aggressive. So we're just waiting for the command of their queen to build a new nest. This is very important. That's why we're not attacking you. But after a certain rest, they can be aggressive. So that's why always be careful in apiary. Have something for your protection of your face and your body. Well, so that's a short story about honeybees, and I'm very pleased to show you them sitting here in this box, and I recorded them in a close distance, some of them. So I hope so I will show you here how they are just buzzing and they're just growling, and how they moved the swarm from the tree. This was really very funny, very interesting. But to be precise, it's quite easy to separate bees, from one beehive to another, especially if you put them appropriate box for nest, beehive, so they will be pretty calm and very happy to start new nest. Okay, thank you for watching. And actually this frame not precisely from Vasyl Priyatelenko, this is from another beekeeper. This is conventional, very common frame, but here 8 frames. Okay, watch our channel, subscribe to our channel, press likes, and looking forward to see you on my channel as subscriber and viewer. And of course write your questions and comments. Good luck, see you soon on my channel.